Welcome back to my channel. And once again, this is me, your Kafamko, Teacher Deaf of the Philippines. And for today's video, I am going to teach you guys, or let us learn about, what a simple sentence is and a compound sentence. So later, right after this video clip, you will be able to identify them. Yes, that's it. So of course, before we move, let us first have a refreshment about in what a sentence really is, right? So when you are going to say sentence again, it is of course a group of words that expresses a complete thought or meaning or ideas. Then sentence of course has two parts, of course. Those are subject and predicate. When you are going to say subject, right, it is something that we talked about, it is something that we discussed, yes. Then when we are going to say predicate, that tells something about your subject. That's it. So for now, let us now going to tackle about simple sentence first, of course. Okay, simple sentence. When you are going to say simple sentence, that consists, it is a sentence, of course, guys, that consists of one independent clause. So when you are going to say independent clause for your simple sentence, again, that is made up of one independent clause. When you say independent clause, that is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. That is what we mean when we say independent clause. So therefore, when we say simple sentence, it has a subject and a predicate that expresses a whole thought. So that's it. So when you are going to say independent clause, of course, that is also a standalone sentence. So that is what we mean of an independent. Okay, guys. So let us now return back to the word to simple sentence. Again, when you are going to say simple sentence, that's it. It has, of course, one independent clause. That's it. Then simple sentence can be formed also, guys, by having one subject and one predicate. So I have here an example to, of course, to flash to you guys. This sentence, let us study. This is an example of simple sentence. Emilio cheered his sister's teammates. So again, Emilio cheered his sister's teammates. It can be formed by having one subject and one predicate. Study this one. So that with red color text, that is our subject. So only one. Then cheered, that is our predicate or our verb, denoting something from our subject, Emilio. So again, simple subject can be formed by, of course, one subject, simple subject, and simple predicate. That's it. So if you are going to make sense of our group of words, of course, that is an independent clause, no? Or that's the group of our words expresses a complete thought or meaning. It already have, of course, it already has one subject and predicate. So that's it. That is an example again of our simple sentence. So let's have another example. Simple sentence can also be formed by this. We have here, many students read and enjoy novels. So let's study. So that with read, our subject only one, and predicate we have there read and enjoy two, right? So when you are going to say simple sentence, it can also be formed by having simple subject and compound predicates. Compound, two or more, you can have it. Predicates. Again, when you say simple subject, a simple sentence, that can be formed also by having one simple subject and compound predicate. So that just like here from this sentence. Yes, that is an example of our simple sentence. Of course, delivering, of course, a whole complete thought or meaning. Of course, our group of words is, of course, in in an independent clause or standalone sentence. Yes. So another, when you say simple sentence, this one. Yes, you have to be careful, of course, guys. Jeff and I read and enjoy the stories. All right, there. That with read, of course, our subject. As you see, we have two. Then two also for our verbs or predicates. So, therefore, when you say simple sentence, guys, of course, it can be formed by, of course, having compound subjects and compound predicates. So, of course, that's it. Then, if you are going to make sense of our sentence, it only delivers, of course, one complete thought or one independent clause or standalone sentence with no other clause or independent clause that form. Only one. Jeff and I read and enjoy the stories. So, have you get it for our simple sentences? Simple sentences? Hopefully. So, let us now move. Okay. So, we are done, of course, for our simple sentences or simple sentence. So now, let us now going to study about compound sentence. How do these two differ to each other? Okay. Later on, you will be able to realize or refresh something from this lesson. So, compound sentence now. When you say compound sentence, of course, it is made up of at least two independent clauses. So, in simple, there is only one independent clause that made up in that group of words. But in our, of course, compound sentence, that is made up of at least two. Yes, at least two independent clauses. Yes. So, again, let us study, no? Let us study the sentences so I could explain to you more about it. So, this one. I like tea and basta di ko mag-atubang. Again, this one. I like tea and he likes coffee. Again, I like tea and he likes coffee. So, here guys, this is an example of a compound sentence. Yes. Again, when you say compound sentence that is made up of at least two independent clauses. So now let us try to find out what the independent clauses or two sentences that is made up in this sentence. Of course, we have two. We have here, I like tea. That is one independent clause. Then, he likes coffee. That is another one independent clause. So, a total of two independent clauses that we have in this group of words or sentence, right? Then, as you see, these two sentences here is, of course, connected or joined by our connector word and. This one. Okay, so as you see, these two independent clauses are joined, of course, by our coordinating conjunction and, or this is our connector or coordinating conjunction word and. Yes, others we have but and many more, of course. We have but, or, so later on you will be able to know, right? Okay, so that's it. Again, when you say independent, when you are going to say compound sentence, of course, that is made up of two independent clauses, of course, joined by, of course, coordinating conjunctions. And one of the coordinating conjunctions that we use here is the word and, or our connector and. Yes. So let's move. So you'll be able to realize more or learn more about, of course, compound sentence. Alas, stress naman good. Alright guys, so guys, this is our pattern for, of course, our compound sentence. So we have sentence, then connected by the fanboys later on. Wait. Then connected by our, of course, coordinating conjunction. This acronym fanboys here, then sentence. So what is meant of this word here, fanboys? So acronym fanboys, F for your coordinating conjunction, for A and, N nor, B but, then O or, Y yet, and S so. Yes, those are some of the coordinating conjunction that we used in, of course, our compound sentence. Yes, as of course our connector or coordinating conjunction used, of course. So let's move for another example. Is this the next one? Right. So here, he was tired for he went to bed early. Paglisod ko basa ko na. Again, he was tired for he went to bed early. So this is an example once again, guys, of our compound sentence. Yes. So again, let us see if how many independent clauses are made for this group of words. All right, so 1, 2, right, that is our compound sentence made up of 2 independent clauses. He was tired, that is 1 independent clause, joined by, of course, our connector or coordinating conjunction for, then another that is connected for this independent clause or sentence or standalone sentence is he went to bed early. So as you see, we have different sentences, of course, but of course of relation rin na siya for our whole it is only related to each other, I mean. Yes, that's it. So again, it is made up, of course, again of 2 independent clauses connected, of course, from our, for that connector or coordinating conjunction for. So from fanboys, F4. So that's it. Alright, so next. So this is again our pattern. Do not forget we have sentence, then our connector or our conjunction, coordinating conjunction used. It's up to you, depende ha. So we have fanboys, then another sentence. So that's it. So I guess that's all for our Alright, so that's all about simple and compound sentences. But before that one, of course, wrap up muna natin again. When you are going to say simple sentence, what does it mean? Alright, when you say simple sentence, it is of course made up of 1 independent clause. Yes. So, it can be of 1 subject and 1 predicate. Then, of course, it can also be it is also that your independent clause may also consist, of course, of compound subjects and compound predicate. Yes, also compound simple subject and compound predicate. So as long as it delivers 1 complete thought or idea or independent clause. So that is the meaning of our simple sentence. Yes. So again, for our compound sentence, of course, from the word compound, alright, so it is made up of at least 2 independent clauses. Yes, connected or joined by our connector or coordinating conjunction, fanboys. That fanboys, you have to remember that one. The acronym fanboys, F for, of course, for, A and N is nor, B is for but, O is or, Y yet, then boys. So, yes. So that's it again. Compound sentence made up of course 2 independent clauses. Then connected by, of course, our Yes, coordinating conjunction or connectors, that fanboys. Then of course, when you say independent clause, that is of course a group of words that expresses complete thought or meaning, or another term for our standalone sentence. That is a sentence or standalone sentence. So now, let me test now your ability or your skill regarding our lesson. So hopefully you understand and you'll be able to get the right answer now. Okay guys, let us now going to answer. Tell whether the following item or number is of course a simple sentence or compound. So that's it. Number one, sorry for the reflection, huh? Okay, the school bus, I cannot read well, basta mag-side view. Okay, the school bus stops at the corner of my street. Again, the school bus stops at the corner of my street. Street. Alright, what's your answer there? Alright, it's simple sentence. Why? Of course, we have one. Of course, we have one independent clause, no? Then of course, with one subject, the school, then one predicate, school bus, one subject, then one predicate, of course, stops, and nothing's more. Then of course, one independent clause only. That's it. So let's move to number 2. Okay, let's write here. Simple sentence. That's it. Okay, here guys. Number 2. Laura missed the basket, but Laura caught the rebound. Again, Laura missed the basket, but Laura caught the rebound. What's your answer there? Of course, how many independent clauses? Of course, we have 2. Since we have 2 independent clauses, Laura missed the basket and Laura caught the rebound, then of course, that is of course a compound sentence connected, of course, or joined by the coordinating conjunction but. So that is alright, compound sentence. So let's move to number 3. Yeah, this one. Lawyers prepare their cases and defend their clients in court. Again, lawyers prepare their cases and defend their clients in court. What's your answer? Huh? Okay, so let us study before you are going to answer. How many thoughts there? Lawyers prepare their cases. Could be 1. Could be 1. Okay, we already have 1. Then, defend, we are to cover this one. If you think that that is a connector, we are going to cover this one. Defend their clients in court. Do you think it delivers complete thought or meaning? So not. So only 1. Since it only has one independent clause, then don't be hesitate of your answer. The answer is, of course, simple sentence. Only the fact that it has, of course, one. Here is we have one simple subject or one subject, and of course we have compound predicates. We have prepare their cases and defend their clients in court. But we only have one or simple subject, lawyers. Then we have 2 predicates there. Prepare their cases and defend their clients. But again, it only delivers one thought, and that is one independent clause. Yes, so simple sentence. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm not perfect. Pariha karon, it's already alas 3 sa buntag. Okay, maka-upload lang ako ni YT. So this one, let's move number 4. We went to a movie, then we stopped for a snack. Again, number 4. We went to a movie, then we stopped for a snack. How many independent clauses? We went to a movie, alright? 1. Then we stopped for a snack. That's another 1. Alright? You have there your connector then. So how many again? Independent clauses? 2. Since it has 2 independent clauses, then that is what kind of sentence? Compound sentence. Alright, very good. So let's move to number 5. We are almost on and over. Okay, cars and trucks stream Cars and trucks stream across the bridge and disappear into the tunnel. Again, cars and trucks stream across the bridge and disappear into the tunnel. Okay, that's a little hard to understand. Okay, how many independent clauses there? Okay, do not think, huh? Cars and trucks stream across the bridge and disappear into the tunnel. Alright, you only have how many thoughts? You only have 1 thought. Yes, you only have 1 independent clause there. Only that you have there compound subjects, cars and trucks, then compound predicates, stream across the bridge, stream and disappear. Stream across the bridge and disappear. Yes! So, since it only delivers 1 thought, then that is, of course, simple sentence. Yes, very good. Oy, wag makig-away. If you are going to cover that one, if ever you think that is a connector, then if you are cars and trucks stream across the bridge, might be 1. But then if you are going to say disappear into the tunnel, do you think it expresses 1 complete thought? No. And because of that, of course, you only have 1. Then that is simple sentence. So again, guys, that's all. That ends for our lesson. Or I don't know, it's already 3 a.m. in the Philippines. So hopefully, guys, you've learned something new. And thank you so much. And please be with me again for our future videos. And that's it. Thank you so much again. Before we end up, please don't forget to like my channel, subscribe my channel, do a like, and hit the notification bell so you will get updated of our future videos. That's all. Thank you. I love you.